Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, I am Lenny Sepridawati with student ID 2236042097. In this video, I want to talk about a novel titled It and With Us by Colleen Hoover. The novel begins with Lily Bloom, a young woman who has recently moved to Boston after graduating from college. She meets and falls in love with Ryle Kincaid, a brilliant surgeon. However, Ryle has a dark secret. He has a history of domestic violence. Lily tries to forget about Ryle's past, but she soon finds herself caught in a cycle of abuse. Ryle is charming and passionate, but he is also controlling and possessive. He becomes angry easily and he often lashes out at Lily, both verbally and physically. Lily eventually leaves Ryle, but he continues to pursue her. He begs her for forgiveness and he promises to change, but Lily loves Ryle and she wants to believe him, but she is afraid of being hurt again. When Lily discovers that she is pregnant with Ryle's child, she must decide whether to give him another chance. She knows that Ryle is capable of change, but she also knows that he is capable of violence. Lily eventually decides to give Ryle another chance. She loves him, but she wants to give their child a chance to grow up with a father. However, Ryle's anger and possessiveness only get worse after the baby is born. Lily eventually realizes that she cannot stay in a relationship with Ryle. She knows that she and her daughter will never be safe. She leaves Ryle for good, and she starts a new life for herself and her daughter. I thought this novel was a very well-written and powerful novel. Colleen Hoover did a great job of portraying the complex dynamic of domestic violence. She showed how domestic violence can start slowly and subtly and how it can escalate over time. She also showed how difficult it can be for victims to leave their abusers. I appreciated that Hoover didn't shy away from the difficult topics of abuse and trauma. She showed the impact that domestic violence can have on both the victim and the abusers. She also showed the strength and resilience of victims of domestic violence. I found the book to be both heartbreaking and hopeful. It was heartbreaking to see Lily go through so much pain, but it was also hopeful to see her find her strength to break free from an abusive relationship. I recommend It and With Us to anyone who is interested in reading a powerful and well-written novel. I also recommend it to anyone who is interested in learning more about domestic violence. I would caution that the book does contain some graphic description of domestic violence. It is not a light read, but it is an important one. I like the book overall, but there were a few things that I didn't like as much. One thing that bothered me was that Lily was so quick to forgive Ryle after he abused her. I also felt that the ending was a bit rushed. However, these are minor criticisms. Overall, I thought It and With Us was a very well-written and important novel. It is important to know that domestic violence is a complex issue and there's no one-size-fits-all solution. Some victims may choose to leave their abusers, while others may choose to stay. It is important to respect the victim's decision and provide support no matter what they choose to do. It is also important to remember that domestic violence can have a devastating impact on children. Children who witness domestic violence are more likely to experience emotional and behavioral problems, and they are also more likely to become victims of domestic violence themselves. I think that's all. Thank you for accompanying me in reviewing this book. I hope you find this review helpful and inspiring to read the book if you haven't already. And for those who have read it, don't forget to share your thoughts on the book comments section. Thank you so much. See you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.